back again, gun strap packing in. More metaphors and lyrics from this young man. A.M.A. Young Rain is the boss, spitting lyrics once again. Alright, man, Reveling Approved Information Now, episode 36. We got KLM and Melford in the building.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Yo, how's it going?
One love, KLM in the building. Peace and blessings. Today on this podcast, we got weekly updates, hip-hop discussions, and the free flow conversations, as well as we're going to start the podcast off with some comedy from the late, great John Witherspoon to pay our respects. Everybody was sharing the same collage videos on social media, so I feel like we can show our homage in a different way of actually having stand-up that not too many people actually heard it. You feel me? And also my most fond memory of him is with the Richard Pryor roast. So I felt like that was a classic moment. You feel me? So, and then we also going to discuss how a Miami DJ was giving underage African American woman he was giving them AIDS with unprotected sex, and the ratio is a number that's very disgusting. Also, segment 2, Chuck D discusses the hip-hop game. It hasn't really changed much. We're going to talk about who really is popping in the game, who is the legend in this generation. The final segment of the free flow. Before we get into that conversation, we're going to play a clip from Kanye West that some people agree with. He pointed out a lot of contradictions, and we also going to point out contradictions in our community. Melford or KLM, what's good with y'all before we get into the first segment?
Just working, trying to save up so I can get a car, so I can get mobile out here, you know.
Fact though, I dig it.
You know, trying to get a job.
I dig it, man. Alright, so everything good, and the Lakers got that dub. The Lakers is looking good. Of course, they're gonna win it all. Let's get it.
I got a question for you.
And yes, Canelo won. I answered your question. So everything that you need to know about hip hop, we will cover today as far as what's popping. Shout out to Earl Sweatshirt for dropping the album.
I told you I am from a family of 11 kids, and I have 2 older sisters. I don't get along with my older sister, my oldest one. I don't get along. I'm trying my best not to whoop her ass. I hope you'll get along with your siblings. I hope you do. And my sister get on my fucking nerve. Boy, she's always on my... And she still think I'm 5 years old. She put a little finger in my forehead every time I see her, and she puts back, you dumb. I'm telling you, before I die, I'm gonna whip her ass. My sister is so religious. I'm talking, I ain't never seen it. I hope she get to heaven. Please let her get to heaven. Every time I see my sister, she's like this. Oh, he knows everything. He knows everything. There was nothing made that he didn't make. He made everything. We're in line at McDonald's. And the little kid behind the counter said, ma'am, can I take your order? Oh, he knows everything. He told me to get a double cheeseburger. Super size. Oh, he know everything. And my sister's mad at me because I'm not as religious as she is. You ever see people always trying to get you to go to church? You see, they're always trying to get you to go to church. She's only trying to frighten me. Like God is after me. My little black ass in Sherman Oaks, he's master of the whole universe. God is gonna get you. He looking for you. God's gonna get you. God told me to tell you, he gonna get you. I said, wait a minute. I just got in town. Then she started quoting the Bible. Matthew 12:16 told me to tell you that God and these disciples walked into the name. That's why you got to stand up and handle your business. And God will tell you the light. Then she put a finger in my forehead. I said, what the fuck you talking about? Where's my $50 you owe me? What did he say about my $50? Y'all gonna get you too. You talking about somebody embarrassing, boy. My sister, you ever go to a funeral, one person can't control their emotions? My grandmother lived to be 100 years old. She lived to be 100 years old. That's a beautiful life to live. That's right. You do not cry at a funeral like that. You celebrate her life. 300 people in the church, 300, mourning peacefully. Only one person on the fucking floor. My sister rolling back and forth on the fucking floor. Crack, runs all in the stockings, one shoe off and big old toe sticking through the fucking stocking. Everybody let her mourn all that fucking noise she making. Everybody trying to let her mourn peacefully. I couldn't take that shit no more. I got down on the floor with her ass. I said, get the fuck about that fucking floor. You embarrassing the whole family. Get your ass about that fucking floor. She lived to be 100. What do you want, 150? Get the fuck about that fucking floor. You ever go to a funeral now? Did just now? Everybody trying to mourn peacefully. Preacher about to give the eulogy. Women got the big hats on their head and they're fanning themselves. My sister, just before he got up to give the eulogy, jumped up out of her fucking seat, ran down the aisle, and started talking out of her head. Mama, you can't be dead. Grandmama, get up. Grandma, let's go home. Grandmama, get up. Grandmama, you can't be dead. Baba Kaba, Baba Kaba, Baba Kaba, Baba Kaba. Her wig was on the side of her fucking head. She had bobby pins all over the fucking floor. Grandmama, let's go home. Get up, Grandmama. Baba Kaba, Baba. So the preacher gave me a sign. Mr. Witherspoon, would you please stop your sister? I have another service. Stop your sister. Shit. Get your ass over here and sit down. Sit your ass down. You're embarrassing the whole family. Sit, would you shut the fuck up? Get up, Grandmama. Get up, Grandmama. If she got up, you'd be the first one to run out of here. I grabbed my sister by the sleeve. I just settle down. I got you by the sleeve now. Go ahead, Your Honor, Your Majesty, whatever you call yourself these days. Preacher started preaching again. He preaching and preaching. I forgot about my sister. She's over there moaning. Be quiet, be quiet. Go ahead. He go on, my sister. And she told. And my sister jumped up again and ran. I had it by the fucking sleeve. She gone. You know what happened? All the button came off her fucking blouse when she ran with the... I got about it. Now she running down the aisle. You can see the old 1978 bra she had on. With the safety pin holding the damn strap up. She's in the corner. Grandmama, get up. You can't be dead. Them big old titty pump. Grandmama, get up. Let's go home, Grandmama. Get up, Grandmama. That safety pin popped off. The cup fell down. Yes. Her titty fell out. Ain't that some embarrassing ass shit there? And now she's banging herself in the head with her own fucking titty. I ain't seen no shit like that in my life. I've never seen my sister titty in my life, man. I don't ever want to see it again. My sister had a titty. Looked like somebody got a paintbrush and painted a big black ring around the end of her titty. And her nipple looked like a Vienna sausage. A fucking Vienna sausage. All you needed was some hot sauce and crackers. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. Never see that. I don't ever want to see it again. I don't know the size of women's breasts. I do not know the size of women's breasts, but I think she had a 48 long. God bless America.
Says Pope lived next door to him for several years. He says he's seen numerous young girls stop by.
They looked like they were very young, underage maybe. And they stayed over some, and then they would disappear.
Documents obtained by WMBF News show in July, Pope held young girls against their will in a room of his home to perform sex acts. One of the victims, listed as 17 years old, said Pope gave her, quote, money and other things for sex. Other reports detail incidents from September to December of 2017 where Pope extorted young girls for sex. One listed as young as 13 years old, marijuana and money to have sex with him. The report shows the victim told the officer a condom wasn't used and was concerned Pope had a sexually transmitted disease.
What's your reaction now that you find out everything he's arrested for?
For his daddy and mother, it's a bad situation all the way around.
All right, KLM, my fault for cutting you off. What was your question and start off the first segment?
So, how would you feel?
Remember the first segment is, by the way?
Oh yeah. Would you get that Halloween special?
Of South Park?
Yeah.
No, she put. Alright, shout out to my South Park family, by the way. She put bleach in that shit. She put all types of shit in there.
Full form.
Hell no.
Bleach. Oh yeah, you already.
But did she really do it? Or because remember, before she did that, Tally and Randy smoked the bud that they already had grown.
Yeah, but we
So
saw
maybe-
her point
maybe-
of view.
Maybe they imagined her doing that, and she didn't actually do that.
But you remember at the beginning, we saw her point of view while they were smoking. We saw her clear point of view, not like them imagining her. Then we saw her dump it on there. So it probably didn't grow crazy, but it definitely had an effect.
That's what I'm saying.
Because we see real life versions of that happening.
I'm thinking that they imagine her doing that. I'm thinking that she really didn't do that.
I think she did. I don't think the crazy stuff when like the buds and stuff was growing in the farm was real. I think they imagined that because they got messed up. I think they imagined that because they was high. But the part where she threw it on there, everything before that was real. We could see them smoking it later. Then that's when all the crazy shit starts to happen.
I think they were just high before. They were just bugging out.
You should have saw it. Who watched
Alright,
man?
Yeah, South Park. Alright, but switching up to paying our respects to John Witherspoon. Do you have any fond respects? What's your most favorite moment that you can think of off top of your head?
I think the whole entire Boondock series. Because we grew up on that.
Even season 4, because I know a lot of people said they hated season 4.
There's some cool moments in there.
And also, I figured out, and they didn't do his recording yet. I figured out kind of what I feel like the blueprint will be. I think somehow they will fit into the story. Like Riley will blow his money, and do wild shit with the bread, and Huey will use it to try to build up a military. I definitely feel like Huey will actually follow the footsteps of Huey this season and go to Los Angeles and build up the Panthers.
You think they would inherit it?
Or he might stay. But I feel like
You
he'll
think
do
they're
that.
gonna be older or still kids?
No, I feel like
I saw the art. They're gonna
the
be
same
kids
age.
still.
Yeah, same age. Yeah. So what's your most fond memory, Mel?
Mine. I was thinking of Boondocks, but honestly, I must have to say Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
What scene?
The cereal scene.
Oh, okay, cereal. That's dope, bro. So you gonna eat cereal for breakfast every day now?
Nah. I barely eat breakfast, to be honest. It's kind of bad.
We don't really know that for certain.
Well, if it's bad not to eat breakfast.
Yeah.
And then where you get some energy? Ain't that the idea?
It depends. Shout, that's why you need Craft Organics if you want to be strong as an ox. Shout out to Craft Organics and Henry Hemp Inc. Reveling Approved Information Now.
You drink that milk.
I don't really drink milk like that.
You drink that milk.
Only for cereal I use milk. Not like that at all.
You drink that milk.
But alright, in all seriousness, for this topic, this is a disgusting topic, and we always talk about it all the time, how our woman is targeted in our community, and he's spreading disease, and he can possibly destroy their insides to the point, that they might not ever be able to reproduce, and this is sickening. And he definitely finally got caught behind the situation, and man, I'm at the disgust, man. KLM and Melford, man, do y'all got anything that you want to say on this topic?
Man, that shit is fucked up.
Say it again.
That shit is fucked up. And the sad part is when you said it. The sad part is when you said it, it wasn't even shocking to me. To the point where the world is so fucked up that shit like this is being uncovered on the regular. It's just fucked up. Like,
and Melford, me and Melford, I'm about to get your opinion. And me and Melford, we talked about a story like this on the last podcast about the woman crying out for help, the young queen in school telling the pig, because he a pig, he didn't do his job correctly. Fuck all that. And she cried out for him and the teacher about these Arabs that came there, and they literally used the bathroom on her, like peed on her and all that, and beat on her, spit on her, and it was too late. Yeah, they got arrested, but she cried out for help, and they denied her the help. And these is more situations where our women are getting abused, and I speak about this all the time. Melford, what's your opinion, man?
Yeah, this is just sickening, because that's so many people whose lives that you just drastically affected like that. Like, they can't live a normal life because of what you did, because for whatever reason that they thought that they were allowed to do that.
And it's so easily because he had some type of power of influence, because I was high up in the music or whatever he was doing, you feel me? Being a well-known DJ, knowing a lot of people that don't really have much, that's taking advantage of anybody, you feel me? Like, man, it's just sickening, bro. Man. Yo, on a positive note, man, rest in peace, John Witherspoon. You will live on, and I'm glad that he got Black Jesus aired out. I hope. What's one of the last movies he was in? And it's crazy because before we got the news, I just watched Soul Plane. I didn't watch that movie in a while. It's actually pretty funny. You go back and watch it. Yeah, man. It's actually.
What was the last movie he was in?
The movie, it's a movie that just came out.
Like last year?
We about to get into music. We about to get into some music. I'm about to go think of it. But nah, it came out this year, I believe, bro. Forgiveness is the key to happiness.
Take you and take you off. Left you and leave you lost. Will you forgive me? This is the highest cost. Take you and take you off. Left you and leave you lost. Will you forgive me?
I'm from a state with the crab be the logo, and niggas fancy senses, dopes in the polos. Don't forget them camos, nigga, that's a no-no. And if you on the block hustling, don't talk to Popo with the Frank. Yeah, I'ma go slow, sipping on that Z-Quil, asking small the dope. Niggas ain't fucking with rain, that's a no. Always gotta be well connected when you flow. And if you disrespect a nigga, I will break your nose like the cocaine and when you sniff it to the nose. But let's not talk about the white girl, because stories of crack cocaine, I got a lot of those. Rather business or even personal, you would never know. Rain would never sell a soul. Anyway, this song well connected with the blow. While rap current holding to the death of me, you know.
This is the highest cost. Take you and take you off. Left you and leave you lost. Will you forgive me? This is the highest cost.
I feel that, man.
Take you and take you off. Left you and leave you lost. Will you forgive me?
All the time wasted, Drinking, getting faded, but the music always gets me high. I'm elated, and happiness comes at a price, I'm gonna pay it. My bars X-rated, so foul they need a flagrant. I made it, damn, I thank God that I made it. So we'll settle for the devil, yeah, he claimed it. But my lights out God, and he saved it. I ain't get hit that night, he just waved it. Can't forget the one before me, cause they paved it. A better life, I craved it. I'll be free once I ditch this slave shit. This bitch want payments, but I ain't really sure that she won't make statements. That'll have me locked away in Gitmo's basement. Guantanamo, I'm hopping in that pussy like Geronimo. At the 3 zeros where the commas go. Yeah, I'm laughing, ain't funny, but you comical.
Yeah, put the hoodie on. Yeah, it's D-Max show. This pain really clocked in. Won't love again ever. For the next nigga to meet, hope you treat you way better. All these random bitches in my phone, they ain't doing nothing. I know that you the only one that's for me, so I'm you, I'm loving. You know I gave you my all, baby. You know I'm there if you call, baby. You won't get no more calls from me. You won't, oh no, you won't. I'm depressed, shawty really got a nigga hurting. She broke my heart, I'm starting to feel like she did it on purpose. What's even worse is I really know that I deserve this. I try to treat you right, you know you my favorite person, but I just need you by my side. I thought we would last for life, now that I see that's a lie. Now I don't wanna be alive. Looking through my Snapchat memories while I cry for all the times I made you hurt, now I'll apologize. Crazy how hard it is to get you out my brain. Please tell me that you feeling all my pain. If you don't, then I know our feelings wasn't the same. Yeah, I won't try, cause I know won't love again ever. For the next nigga me, hope he treat you way better. All these random bitches in my phone, they ain't doing nothing. I know that you the only one that's for me, so I'm you, I'm loving. Yeah, you know I gave you my all, baby. You know I'm there if you call, baby. You won't get no more calls from me. You won't, oh no, you won't. These bitches want your spot, so they gon' imitate ya. And now my chest feel heavy when I hear your name, yeah. Tears falling on my 7 when I'm writing this, cause Lord knows damn well I really like this chick. She broke my heart, now I think I wanna fight this bitch. I cherish this relationship, I would've died for it. And now I'm writing this song, I hope you hate this shit. I hope it make you fucking feel sick when people play my shit. You was the girl that I dreamed I'll always make it with, and now I can't help the fact that you was really faking it. This shit caught me off guard, slapped me in my face and shit. How could you just take what we had and then go and break this shit? You know I'll give all my soul for you. You know you broke my heart right in two. You know I wanted to grow old with you. You know I would've landed in a hole for you. Didn't know that this shit would hurt like this. I don't wanna know, shawty, I can't work like this. Out here thotting at parties you be twerking, bitch. Now you fucking with some lames on some worthless shit. Now I'm like, fuck a bitch, now I can't love no more. Now I'm done with these relationships, can't cuff no more. So homie, watch your bitch, cause I might fuck your hoe. Pussy boy, I might fuck your hoe. Really clocked in. Won't love again ever. For the next nigga to meet, hope you treat you way better. All these random bitches in my phone, they ain't doing nothing. I know that you the only one that's for me, so I'm you, I'm loving. You know I gave you my all, baby. You know I'm there if you call, baby. You won't get no more calls from me. You won't, oh no, you won't. Damn, this bitch really broke my heart, you feel me? But I'ma really be straight, cause I know it's up at the end of the day. You feel me? It's D-Max on the track, you feel me?
People are forced to sign contracts, so they're made to do something. There's a widening gap right now between the art, the artist, and the public. Some of y'all don't understand that rapper jacking is like new fishing. When you look on MTV, you see Tyrese rolling around on a Sea-Doo, and you got a $60,000 piece of ice to make you dizzy around his neck, And they say, look, we'll take the ice off your neck. Go ahead, do your thing. No, I'll still wear it. He loses it in the water. 25 people go looking for it. And he said, well, fuck it. So, you know, what does that say? The average cat that's looking at the video in Dallas. Oh, he don't mind missing that? When Cat come to Dallas, he gonna need 25 bodyguards. Right now, Cat's are between the two. And I don't blame the artist. How the hell you gonna be between the public and also the NYPD? One cat calls giving back to the community, coming up out of the project, throwing dollar bills up in the air to the kids. It's just that my thing is I never blame the artist because right now they're treated as cattle, like mindless children anyway. They have no developmental skills because nobody's saying once you have the contract, we can't school you on life management. You give a fool $1 million, what do you got? A fool with $1 million. But you got these cats out here, executives, once they sign them, they know they could get paid more. They could go to fucking Bel Air or their little fucking penthouse. It ain't got nothing to do with say, yo, that young cat we signed is wild, son. Yo, he's wild. You signed that motherfucker, didn't you? So my bottom line, right, and like I said, a lot of people are asking me, let me not take much of your time, but I'm going to be here 48 hours like the movie. You know, Russell asked me, I said, you know, this is something that's about all of us because, look, many of y'all are getting like 35. I've been seeing y'all some of y'all since you're 22, now you're 36, and you're getting older, and now there's some concern. I said, the bottom line... The bottom line, black people across the country, some of y'all might not know this, but life to them is images and perception. Black folks, if you don't put it on BT, WB, UPN, or Hot 97, or maybe a little bit BLS and KISS, shit, you can say, look, we bomb in New York Thursday. Cats be like, yo, what's up Friday? Yo, you know, really, I'm going to tell you this point. That, look, first of all, intelligence will save your ass anyway. Me and Dr. West have spoken, you know, he allowed me to come to Harvard. I've been speaking on this subject for 14 years at a collegiate level to look at 350 white kids taking notes while black kids might want to go to that frat party. But understand this. Images control perception. Young people, perception is everything. You have to study Nazi propaganda to understand what's going on with the transmission of media images. You have to know the fact of advertising and subliminal seduction. It ain't nothing new. You have to understand there's a guy called Noam Chomsky that influenced me to make Don't Believe the Hype. You got to understand when they have a revolution in a country everywhere around the world, what's the first place they fucking attack? They take over the television station and the radio station. Look, it's called a coup. They start there. Look, if Hot 97 was to die tomorrow, some crackers that call themselves the home of hip-hop wasn't even at KRS-One Hip-Hop Appreciation Week. Well, yeah, the home of hip-hop. Who said? Because you motherfuckers finance that shit? If they was to die tomorrow, I'm sorry, Stevens is my man. BT's owned by Viacom. That means it's that much more for me to get up in their ass.
Absolutely, yes.
They was to stop tomorrow. That's radio and TV. UPN and WB decided to go to fucking XFL shit like they did. You have to wonder whether we be better or worse. Talib all of a sudden got like equal platform. I'm saying all we asking for is fair trade. Cats like he, the Roots, Comet, we're not saying they're better than whatever. We're saying equal platform, the yin and the yang. Martial arts and life, everything is balanced. We're balanced people. But when you look at the balanced people are not even, you don't even understand the effect. The Nation of Islam is here, not as a poetic, oh man, wow, symbolic thing. These cats is in the cut. My guys, Brother James and Brother John, they're security in the school systems in Baltimore. What y'all really need to have this in the middle of a school system. Yo, I spoke at Bed-Stuy 5th grade classroom. They bananas. The number one question, and the reason that a lot of artists they're kind of scared, because they don't even know how to answer young kids. Because young kids are really quick. They're quick to ask them about contradiction. And if an older cat can't answer, he's like, yo, I can't even deal with them. Really, I mean, they twisted like that. I mean, 5th grade class, I said, who do you like? They said, of course, they're going to name all the artists they see in here. What do you think? What do you like from them? Well, I like how they dress or whatnot. What do you get out of them? Nothing. Unanimously, they said nothing. All right, cool. Because I believe that in music, you can either help the people, hurt the people, or be neutral. It's cool to be neutral and make people shake that whatever. It's cool to do that. I mean, you go down to the Caribbean, they make you shake your ass. To balance that out, maybe that artist can't do that. Somebody else got to get equal time. Talib got to get equal time without a company having to spend $3 million and giving it to BET and a radio station. We got motherfucking Crayola going on, y'all. Last point, before I step out and get some water. I'm telling y'all what's going down. It's antitrust, and I'm telling Hillary right here. It's antitrust and collusion. Jermaine can't start his independent company by himself. He got to hook up with one of the white boys. Simple as that. It's like it's antitrust, meaning the startup entrepreneur cannot start up a record company, cannot get in the radio game, and damn sure can't get in TV. So you got to get one of the boys. I'm saying, okay, this is America. You get with somebody. Does that mean that you smash out the beginning of business? That's why these kids are talking about, son, I can't get put on because I can't build my shit. They in cities like St. Louis, they might start a record company, can't get played on the St. Louis station. Why? Because all the corporations are all in collusion with each other. It's a goddamn shame. Nobody is dealing with the fabric of black America or even the fabric of some of these white kids. Tired of having people come up to me like Time and Newsweek. And what do you think about white kids and Columbine and stuff like that? Been going on in the black community for the last 20 years. So it floats to the top because this is cultural exchange. Culture is supposed to be exchanged. Human beings are supposed to share culture. That's what it's about. But when the companies narrowcast us to be one-dimensional, what do you think white kids gonna do? They're gonna want to pick up and want to take it from us, and they're getting just this much, and no wonder they're gonna fucking act buck. Remember this as I leave, Tupac sold 5 million records when he was living. 22 million after he's dead. Now, cats ain't saying they trying to really die, but really, if they could get close to a line, because when it comes down to us, bad news is the only news. Sit.
Thank you. Go ahead for Chuck D. Representing.
Well, I think this is good, though.
Alright, man, Reveling Approved Information Now. Chuck D, a hip-hop legend. Definitely, hip-hop royalty in this game. Do y'all feel like anything that he was saying, Melford, is really accurate to this current day and age of hip-hop? Or do you feel like a lot has changed as far as the rules?
Honestly, I'm not really that clued in on what goes on in that realm. I'm more of I appreciate the art and that's it, not really the social aspect of it, if I'm being honest.
Okay, I got you. Basically, hip hop, a lot of people, endorsements, things like that, they get them now, but royalties and stuff may not be there. 360s, a lot of artists' credibility, and everything Chuck D was saying, he basically was saying, people who don't have the intelligence to know that they're getting ripped off and that they're getting told they only have a budget for people who make music, they only make our people dance and not think, is kind of unfair. Just basically make it fair. Basically fund people just like Mick Jenkins, and fund people that make music like anybody who make like Glow Uzi, you feel me? Equally, that's all. Or people like Earl Sweatshirt and people like Lil Yachty. Equally, you feel me? Have equal parties, make hip hop. Don't discriminate or don't hate on either one. Embrace both for what they are, but don't try to play on the conscious hip hop because it's a lot of people. It's waking people up, and
do you think that's gonna happen?
It's an agenda against people being too woke. You know what I mean?
Do you think that's gonna happen? Like, do you think that the industry is actually gonna make it fair? Because it seems like they're just gonna do what makes the most money.
Well, that ass, it's a conspiracy that the industry don't like no independent artists. If you're independent, they try to take you out and assassinate you. Like, it's always a situation that happen. Like the Troy Ave situation, he's just an artist, a New York artist. He almost got killed in numerous situations. He's an independent artist. Basically, if you don't sign, it's always an issue. And it's many more, but he's just something that I know the public know, and that happen a lot. And a lot of these artists go through a lot of these cases. Do y'all feel like a label would be necessary? And KLM, you can answer like you're an artist yourself, because me and K, you know, we got our own independent situation. Would you fold or you're stick with the team?
I'm fully independent.
Facts.
That's foremost. Like, I don't like being told what to do, especially since I like being creative and free as possible.
Right.
You're not gonna censor what I gotta say. Fuck that shit.
And you also actually showed me something similar. So I know you got a lot to say on this video, because you sent me this same video as far as Chuck D talking about in the group chat. You sent me this video, and it was dope because I also like had a video of Chuck D having a speech of this hip hop joint. What's your opinion on the hip hop game, bro? You feel me?
So, I mean, we've been seeing this happen in the industry. We've been seeing this happen in the industry for a while. Like, what? Since like the switch between the 90s to the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Like, it was slowly rising to that point.
Yeah.
It was getting more and more. I got to get up and shake my ass instead of conscious.
And it's nothing wrong with that.
It's nothing wrong with that. But we just see it slowly grow more and more dominant in the industry. And that's what the world is mainly looking at.
Right. Like we just said, Earl, so and you know, we all basically agree on that, and everybody know that for a fact. And we basically, long story short, we just need equality for both funds for both, because we're independent. I mean, and we gotta pay for promotion. Shout out to everybody to support, but not like promotion. It's natural, like promotion stuff like that. But with the album, when we do the shows, it's gonna happen naturally. But I already know the circles, and the album sound fire. Shout out to Playhouse, yo. Yeah, man, shout out to Playhouse. Everybody said KLM did a fire. Melfa said he loved how the album sounded, and we just gonna continue doing that. And they come out January 2020, year clear vision. I think that's gonna be a spectacular year. I think it's gonna be a classic year on Earth. January 2020. Well, that whole year though, the year 2020. Yeah. Do y'all believe in the day and ages and all that? Like the day of Sagittarius, the age of Gemini, the age of the Taurus, stuff like that.
Nah, I personally don't. Like, I think it's an interesting thing to think about, because just the way that humans are, but
I
don't think.
So
what is it about the moon and the stars alignment? Isn't that the whole thing?
I don't know. I was just hearing people say that. I was just curious. Yo, what you listening to right now? How y'all feel right now? Real quick before we get into the music, how y'all feel about hip hop right now, man? Like, what's hot? I know Earl dropped. Zaywap supposed to be dropping. You play Isaiah Razard's song. Yeah, man. Yo, that Forbidden Fruit, man, it's crazy. Isaiah Rashad.
Yeah, I was listening to I was listening to yesterday? If I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I mess with Isaiah Rashad.
Facts. How that Earl sound?
I haven't listened to it yet.
Okay. I believe it's called Feet of Clay. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it's called Feet of Clay. It's like a 15-minute short album. I only listened to it once, so I don't really have like an informed opinion on it. But recently, I haven't really been listening to a lot of hip hop at all. Actually, I've just been listening to a lot of like video game music.
Oh, okay. He got a line on there where they said that nigga said he looked like Stoudemire with dress.
Who?
Stoudemire with dress. Yeah, Google Amari Stoudemire. That's not hilarious. I know who he was talking about. So it's fire in there though, and the song with the Alchemist. Shout out to the Alchemist. And we want to, speaking of the Alchemist, happy birthday. Yesterday was Prodigy birthday, so you already know we was bumming November the 2nd. So we about to get into some music right now, trapping. Reveling Approved Information Now, episode 36.
Beautiful. All of my niggas. Trap. The foxiest chicks in town are standing in line. Trap. The mafia is running for cover. His name. All of my niggas. Power is his game. Trap. He's all the black godfather. All of my niggas. All of my niggas. Yeah. All of my niggas be trapping. All of my niggas be trapping. We got the dope in the mattress. We got the dope in the mattress. You know we got what you need. So why the fuck is you asking? All of my niggas be trapping. All of my niggas be trapping. All of my niggas be trapping. You know my youngest play blasting. You know my youngest stay blasting. Putting these niggas in plastic. All of my niggas be trapping. 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 We put the dope in the sock. You know we pressure the dope. Tell the shit turn to a rock. Got the strap on my waist. Man, it look like a cop. Run up on me, nigga. Fuck around and get shot. Got a gun on my hip. Got a gun on my waist. Run up on me, nigga. Shoot you right in your face. Fucking with my niggas. We gon' spray 'em like mace. You know the dope good. You be thinking it's lace. All of my niggas be trapping. Some of my niggas be rapping. All of my niggas be trapping. None of my niggas be capping. All of my niggas be real. Man, it ain't no acting. All of my niggas in the field. All of my niggas be dragging. All of my niggas be trapping. All of my niggas be trapping. We got the dope in the mattress. We got the dope in the mattress. You know we got what you need. So why the fuck is you asking? All of my niggas be trapping. All of my niggas be trapping. All of my niggas be trapping. You know my youngest play blasting. You know my youngest stay blasting. Putting these niggas in plastic. All of my niggas be trapping. All of my niggas be trapping. All of my niggas be trapping. All of my niggas be trapping.
What up? Another day, another crowd. You fuck with Mel Mel KLM and I'ma lay you down. Everything I speak on the track is so profound. D-Max gave me the propane, I'm over the hill now. Word to Hank and Peggy now. Boo Hama, you talk a lot of gibberish until we hunt you down. A-Mac got clip in the air for anybody that stabbed me and D-Max in the back. You should've never brought a knife to a gunfight. Now that's your life. You was a part of the ultimate sacrifice. High division, I wish I could see my grandma again just one more time at night. I miss you.
All of my niggas be trapping. All of my niggas be trapping. We got the dope in the mattress. We got the dope in the mattress. You know we got what you need. So why the fuck is you asking? All of my niggas be trapping. All of my niggas be trapping. All of my niggas be trapping. You know my youngest play blasting. You know my youngest stay blasting. Putting these niggas in plastic. All of my niggas be trapping. 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 Power is his game. He's the black godfather. This is a war. We've got to use every weapon at our disposal. You're killers, man. They take pride in wiping people out. That's how they make you live it.
They used to tell me. 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 They used to tell me, yeah. They used to tell me, 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 yeah. They used to tell me, bro, you need to hit the block, yeah. They used to tell me that I never reach the top, yeah. They used to tell me I should give it all I got, yeah. They used to tell me they was real but really not, yeah. They used to tell me that I need to hit the block, yeah. They used to tell me that I never reach the top, yeah. They used to tell me I should give it all I got, yeah. They used to tell me they was real but really not, yeah.
Said, let me get spiritual, I'm the digital miracle. All this money going around like it was
was spherical. You niggas hysterical. You need to just let it go. Or I'm chopping off your head the same way the lettuce grow. Lord told us to let it go. Nothing really matters at funerals or masses. Only time that we gather, other than when we battle. Looking for beef like cattle. She ride me without a saddle. I'm drowning without a paddle. When a text could ignite a battle, and the night can get abandoned. How I hit your chick and all the bitches bragging. Yeah, we different cause you bitches RuPaul when you dragging, fagging. They don't trust me, I'm a loose cannon, Bruce Banner. I couldn't pick a flaw with 2 cameras. Brought new hammers for loose banter. You crush it and the truth answered. Bars deadly as a new cancer. Explode these rappers like a new dancer. They used to tell me, boy, you need to hit the block, yeah. They used to tell me that I never reach the top, yeah. They used to tell me I should give it all I got, yeah. They used to tell me they was real but really not, yeah. They used to tell me that I need to hit the block, yeah. They used to tell me that I never reach the top, yeah. They used to tell me I should give it all I got, yeah. They used to tell me they was real but really not, yeah. I'm a star child, lyrics are art style. All I do is beat the track up, martial art style. Who art thou? Feeling like I'm Shakespeare, sitting in these dark clouds, but my vision stay clear. I take fear and turn it to my gasoline. They feel the dry doubt if they ever passing me. Pass the weed, your boy blows ass the trees. I'm feeling the love, I always pass the king. You can keep the torch, just pass the rings. Bars heavy in my death, even the casket leans. Rich and famous is the classic dream, but when your squad missing shots, what could you ask the team? I just tell them pass to me, I splash the 3. I done wrote more scriptures than the pastories. Nicknamed Dirt Dastardly, a catastrophe with a mastery of acting bastardly, to the point that my mama don't ask for me. Get serious, use a laugh at me, while mostly whack rappers chasing after me. Who the best? I'ma check like they cashing me. Don't hate, just watch the time and I get lost in rhyming. Fuck with me and get popped like you lost your hymen. Dark days are the cost for shining. I spilled the tea and raised the cost in China. An architect called me Baltimore's lost designer. How much for your soul? Guess it cost designer. I felt like Malcolm when he lost Elijah. I'm the truth, you a falsifier. The results get dire, the scene turn into a forest fire. I get more inspired to soar into the orbit higher, till I'm worn and tired or aspire.
Now I know that, yeah, I was wrong. Don't want no text on my phone. Let me call you on my own. Please don't miss me, yeah, once I blow. Please don't miss me, once I blow. Please don't miss me, yeah, once I blow. Pack up my bag, I hit the road. Now I'm living life, yeah, getting stoned. Do it all night, yeah, with the bros. Won't catch us with no fucking hoes. Now I'm living life, doing drugs all night, thinking, God, that I'm still alive. Sometimes I sit alone and just cry. I know that I am far from being alright. Sometimes I just want to just fucking die. And I know that I'll be just fine, long as you hold me by your side and say that I am yours. I want you to be there for me, but if you don't want to be there, then it's fuck you. Cause I know one day, yeah, I'll be great, and everyone will treat me.
Democrats had us voting Democrats for food stamps for years, bro. What is you talking about? Guns in the 80s, taking the fathers out the home, Plan B, lowering our votes, making us abort our children. God should not kill. I can't tell y'all how to feel, but what I can tell you honestly is how I feel. And when I sat there 7 years in, 6 years in to the Obama administration, when I was sitting at the Met balls, When I was sitting in front of white people and they thought, I wouldn't thought you would like Trump because of the racism. So you mean to tell me I make every decision based off my color? The most racist thing a person could tell me is that I'm supposed to choose something based on my race. If that was the case, I wouldn't have never wore a pink polo. I wouldn't have never wear skinny jeans. Everywhere I go, people pants smaller than mine. And I'm the one who, you eat fish sticks because I had skinny jeans on. I'm the guy who said, stop gay bashing, right? I took that L. Consequence took that L. He had to go to Queens the next day. He took, you know what I'm saying? Like, hip-hop was dropping F-bombs, and I said, stop. You can play the footage. I said, stop it. As soon as I said, close on Sunday, just like Chick-fil-A, there was LGBTQ articles saying they need to boycott my company. I said George Bush don't care about black people. As soon as I wore a red hat, I'm a coon. You can't do enough for nobody out here. So how about it? I stop. You get what I'm saying? People forget so quick. Think about that. I'm the one, I thought my career, you know, the funny thing is people are like, man, this is going to be harmful for your career. This gonna be, I said,
did you worry about that?
Man, I fear and love God.
All right, man. Reveling Approved Information Now. Shout out to D-Max and Hickey, Rockstar in the Trench. Go get that ass on all platforms, by the way. What up, my man Greedy? Shout out to Greedy for being on the album. We out here, man. Shout out to MD. Shout out to everybody continue doing their things. Shout out to my man Luis, Quentin. You feel me? Shout out to everybody listening to the podcast. Shout out to Kenise supporting the podcast. Man, shout out to everybody doing their thing. My brother Derek, that's D-Rich, for those who don't know. Yeah, y'all got any shout outs, man? Before we get into this, man, I just want to give my shout out. Shout out to my man Cam. Shout out to my man Z. Shout out to my man Ed. Shout out to my man Don Shay. I'm trying to shout out to a lot of niggas that support the podcast and show love. Shout out to my man Quillen Price, Craft Organics, my man AK. Let's get it, man. Y'all don't got no shout outs? Shout out to my man Emilio. Come on, man. Shout out to Panda. That's my little sis Panda. Let's get it, man. The Queen, them.
Shout out to that bitch Doodle.
Marco. I know he probably happy about the Mavericks. Shout out to him. Shout out to the championship. But alright, y'all don't got no shout out, it's cool. Back to this. Shout out to me for being the best at Smash. Fact. But in all seriousness, what Kanye was saying, he was just pointing out a lot of contradictions. You can't really be all that. The LGBT community got mad because Kanye said a lot about Chick-fil-A. And
hold on, the what?
Nigga, I can't pronounce that shit right. Y'all heard me mispronounce Isaiah Bashar shit.
Letters?
Nigga, I couldn't pronounce Isaiah Bashar shit, his name right, and that got letters in it. You feel me? Shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Well, yeah, Kanye quit.
He said, I quit. Yo, Kanye's a funny nigga. But what he was saying, we always talk about all the time about the Democratic Party, how they mistreat niggas in the hood. You feel me? And it's really no growth in that area. And it's funded by the Ku Klux Klan. And me and KLM got into this conversation a lot. And I'm glad that I finally got KLM on the podcast for this segment. That's why I made sure I had to slip this in here, because we also got in these deep conversations, man. We also said we can't wait till we get on the podcast to discuss it, bro. KLM preach a lot of the game that they don't really understand. You feel me?
So, first of all, I want to start off by saying this. Like, why are you tied to one particular side? Like, you saying it's the good of two evils, or it's the better of two evils. But you can always go independent. Like, you do have that choice. And the reason why it's small is because people are so dedicated to, which is pretty much amount to a social game at this point, that sits up there and be like, okay, since my parents was like this, I'm gonna be like this. Then people do go off the norm and be independent, but that's on rare occasions.
Yo, that ass, thank you, bro. Long ass round of a fucking applause. This is exactly what I try to tell people, and a lot of people look into this for themselves. And I love our see, more so in the generations we care about. We live in a technology generation, so we gonna look this shit up. You feel me? And we're gonna keep spreading this knowledge because people gonna look the knowledge up themselves. KLM is directly on the money. We talk about this situation all of the time, bro. You cannot say lesser two evils because that means you still support evil. I know I'm independent. KLM speak advocately about him being independent. I'm not sure what Melford party is. You feel me? It don't matter if you share it or not. If you want to, that's on him.
I'm independent.
So,
Independent.
so this is an independent panel. Okay, that's pretty dope. Round of applause for that. And that just means that we keep our ideals open. You feel me? And that's what you have to do, bro. And vote locally. That's one on my end. That's one thing that I preach. And for the people who are confused, saying the Democratic Party is not funded by the Ku Klux Klan, do your history, bro. That's all I gotta say, man. You feel what I'm saying?
It's crazy. Like, I don't understand why people trying this out. I'm gonna put it in this form. A lot more people are seeing the evil, more and more the evil of fake religion that we inherit. And like, alright, we grew up on, we're breaking that cycle, but we can't seem to break a cycle of what the government has done generation-wise. Because it looked like every decade or so, or every generation, they play a hot potato. One side does this, then another side switches and does something else.
Do y'all think climate change is BS? Y'all think climate change is a waste of time?
No, climate change is real. Like, that shit is the most likely is going to be the reason why we all go extinct.
Oh, you really believe that? Because it's a lot of old heads that feel like climate change is a waste of time and we should just grow up and have real issues on our minds instead of,
what do you think?
Climate change. Who, me? Oh, I was going to get your opinion before. You know, I cannot be long-winded when I talk. I'll be expressing myself.
Climate change is real. Yeah, for sure.
So okay. My thing with climate change is, I think if we all feel like it's an issue, look into it. I had to do more research on the issue. I was just curious to see. Majority of us feel like it's an issue, so I feel like it's an issue because we are the future of this planet. You feel me? We're gonna be the ones living on this fucking planet, and we already seen most of the oxygen got destroyed on the planet in Brazil, and we already expressed what happened there. And it's funny that Nevada, hopefully I'm saying that correctly. I've been fucking up a lot of shit with the word wise. Forgive me. But Nevada, you know, the Pope, you know what I'm talking about, with the Pope, or the Vatican, yes. And it's also been reported a lot of these stories been coming true, just like the Bill Cosby case and the Michael Jackson case. When I was saying Michael Jackson was innocent, people say, how could you say that? The documentary's out. Oprah. I said, what? That's really, I'm like, Oprah doesn't dictate if things is true or not.
Yeah, you threw Bill Cosby in there like casually.
No, I threw Bill Cosby in there intentionally.
Yeah, but you didn't really explain like you did in Mike.
Oh, I did, because the details, like I said in Mike's case, the details came out that Bill Cosby actually was innocent, and it was to sabotage his name.
Oh, what details were there?
Y'all can look it up yourself if y'all don't believe me. Those details is out. They said it was only to sabotage his name, just like the Michael Jackson lawsuit. His estate won because they said the documentary was a false statement to only sabotage the Michael Jackson name. And I love how the Jackson family all came together. And I love how the Cosby actors actually came together. So they actually had support, you feel me? Especially the Jackson family. They actually came together in this situation. And that's something that's very beautiful, I felt like. They didn't just fold like a lot of people, you know, fold. And, I mean, Top comedians: Lil Duval, number 1. It's top 10. Joe Rogan, number 2. D.L. Hughley, number 3. Number 4, DZ Banks. Number 5, Colin Ballinger. I guess is your name. Oh, number 6, Tommy Chong. Number 7, Ha Davis. 8, Maryland's own, Baltimore's own. Number 8, Just Hilarious. Number 9, Ricky Smiley. Number 10, Trevor Noah. Top comedians. I just had to say that. Shout out to Just Hilarious doing your thing. Even more inspiration to believe in success. Yeah, man.
Do you still watch the Daily Show?
Nah, not that much. Yeah.
I like his stand-up more.
That's a fact, bro. I haven't really seen that much of his stand-up either.
Really? I think he has one on Netflix. Possibly?
Okay. You about to get into why don't I complaining? Reveling Approved Information Now.
Waking up, drink R.A.I.N, trying to flush away my sins. The split roll to slow me down, just in case my mind spins. Waking up, smoking weed, trying to burn away my sins. Drinking my red wine to mellow me out, just in case my mind spins. Another day, another crown, now let's begin. Another day, another crown, now let's begin.
They tryna put me in the box, I decide to leave that shit. You know, stick and move, flow too smooth, one jab from the dude. Which means you turn the cast as clay, you no longer exist. Ironically, I'm also like Iron Mike. If I see green, it's on sight. You damn bitches ain't worth shit. Rhyme flow nasty, like your favorite porn star or any famous chill thot bitch. I'm your babe's pace shooter, they never miss a hit. Rather with a Mac or whatever, the rise from the oppressed, showing the wicked side of darkness to the evil oppressor. When I'm sober, it's always too much reminder of time wasted, trials and tribulation, followed by pain and love and temptations. For my birthday, my only wish is for my loved ones to be in better living conditions.
Trying to flush away my sins. The split roll will slow me down, just in case my mind spins. Waking up, smoking weed, trying to burn away my sins. Drinking my red wine and mellow me out, just in case my mind spins. Another day, another crown, now let's begin. Another day, another crown, now let's begin.
Let me be, I'm just trying to free my mind. I'm trying to take it one step at a time. You call my phone, but I hit decline. Shit, I'm running out of time. I got patience for the low, if you didn't know. I feel the demons, they all around you. They pouring into your skin. You like a ball of sand, ready to drag me down to the abyss. I hate you, motherfucker, hope that you feel this shit. Hit you with a full clip, but I won't miss. When the storm hits, I'm just speaking my mind, but the game flip. Brother, give it some time. I'm not talking in riddles or rhymes. We gotta wake up or we just die. We dropping like flies. I remember living in a cul-de-sac, wearing all black, trying to find myself. I think I need some help. Fuck that help, I'ma get up by myself. Cause I'm used to being by myself. God, I need some help.
Waking up, drinking R.A.I.N, trying to flush away my sins. The split roll to slow me down, just in case my mind spins. Waking up, smoking weed, trying to burn away my sins. Drinking my red wine to mellow me out, just in case my mind spins. Another day, another crown, now let's begin. Another day, another crown, now let's begin.
The beginning of a new chapter. It took me a couple years of life lessons in order for me to decide what I'm really after. Life lessons such as going through mouth depression, gun possession, drug lessons, along with a list of unlawful confessions. This here's top drill with life lessons. While loading 9, way from 9 to 9, born 95, on a thinking raw paper. While my OG do one lines, drinking Coke 45. Old school shooter on Scotty and BS like Jeffrey 45. Always pulling out 45s. Is he a legend because he's 45 with 2 nines? Or did 18 years for 85 grams and 2 dimes? Or because everyone knows he has lines to blow your mind, but you judge him all the time because he's too busy sniffing coke lines.
Flush away my sins. The split roll to slow me down, just in case my mind spins. Waking up, smoking weed, trying to burn away my sins. Drinking my red wine to mellow me out, just in case my mind spins. Another day, another crown, and let's begin. Y'all put there talking with the list and all that shit. R.A.I.N got me feeling right.
Someone about to go.
Crazy out.
Can you please have the air conditioner? I got a baggie. Step on my
I'ma hit you in your heart like I'm fucking Cupid. I'ma leave you there looking stupid like how did he do it? Motherfucking saving money like I'm fucking Jewish. You got fangs, now it's time to prove it. I'm a soldier going back to the motherland, hoping that you understand that I ain't the same man. Like damn, I'm talking like a motherfucker, talking like it's me and you. Like how do you do? These niggas going crazier than cartoons. I'ma break your bones till they turn blue like you caught the flu. You guys gonna see what it do. Please know that I warned you about the open book. Look out for the fangs, they bite. We come out at night. I'm aiming at your head with this motherfucking scythe. Yeah, you know the goons looking for a fight. No worry, you won't be going home tonight. Yeah, you know what time it is. Sitting in sin, ready for a bite. Yeah, rated in the life. Yeah, gone for the night. Mine see everything, see my mother losing sleep. Mine see everything, see the drug dealer trying to make ends meet. My eyes see everything, mine see everything, mine see everything but the sadness in my own life with the rope that's hanging on the line. Right there in my life, gone for the night. I'ma hit you in your heart like a fucking Cupid. I'ma leave you there looking stupid like how did he do it? Motherfucking saving money like this fucking Jewish. You got fangs, now it's time to prove it.
Man, the triple X is the wickedest, suck my wicked dick. Fuck the law enforcement, ratchet in my glove department. I keep the moolah on the medulla, I keep the Medusa on the belt. I buy Mom Dukes, Mulas, and smoke moon rods. I feel like $1 million with indica on my blunts. I wake and bake with orange cuds, then I pound a puss with morning wood. I bitch in my gas, she grasp my gonads. I give them orgasms and have a gasping for air. I've been dope since Killer Camps, purple haze, wrist like the pearly gates. I won't stop till Brenda saw my baby moms. And on the side I'm stroking hip hop with my pink cock. I have no morals, I need a Marlboro, fuck tomorrow. Drowning in Moscato, my motto. I fuck nothing lighter than a mulatto. Tryna rap over Quasimodo, I'm colder than mono. You can't go with mono with my monotone, you moneycomb. I shoot at the cloud, these bullets like I sent to God. Verses like a synagogue, I'm still chasing my first high. My Dicko is my third eye. I sip Houston wine, in the car in my Garcia Vega. I smoke haze to meet Jesus and Zeus, I'm zooted. You can smell Hennessy when I'm breathing. Get the heckler for sneezing like Hannibal Lecter. I'm like Heath Ledger, I put Zans in my promethazine.
I'ma hit you in your heart like I'm fucking Cupid. I'ma leave you there looking stupid like how did he do it? Motherfucking saving money like I'm fucking Jewish. You got fangs, now it's time to prove it.
I'ma prove what they already know. This kid is nasty with the fucking flow. So magnificent, the rhyme flow. Nasty, water flow. Where you wanna go? If you with the fuck with these kids one more time, bro. I don't understand the situation. Bernie Sanders, oh, that stole want me hear my reparation. That's some sucker nigga type situations. I am sitting back, steady blazing. In the bathroom with Kanye and the main Maryland XXX, this shit feels so amazing. Y'all don't get the situation. Yeah. Tell late night to sitting back, watching anime, feeling amazing. Taco, eat Taco Bell, fried chicken. I can't believe this situation. Anyway, back to the point. It's time to get a reparation. Anybody that's against that, you gon' die in a critical situation. That casket that Lucius is running every year. That's the situation. Motherfucker ask me questions, I don't believe him at all. They want me lose, but we never fall. Reveling Approved in my veins. If you think I'm losing, then you are insane. You might as well open 9 to your brain. Take the Mac 11 and look your whole goddamn face away. Permanently, so you can no longer say the stupid shit that's irritating to me. And whole fucking world.
I'ma hit you in your heart like I'm fucking Cupid. I'ma leave you there looking stupid like how did he do it? Motherfucking saving money like I'm fucking Jewish. You got fangs, now it's time to prove it.
Reveling Approved Information Now, Section 8 in Baltimore County. Do y'all feel like a landlord should just rent to anybody? A lot of people are upset about the fact that people in Section 8 are renting in areas that are nice. And landlord, basically they say it's a bill that's getting passed that you can't discriminate against people who are on Section 8. You still should be able to rent to them because they still should be able to have the freedom to live wherever they want to live. But it's landlords out there that say they are bringing down property value because they don't really appreciate where they live as much because they are on Section 8. And a lot of people are upset about this situation. Mel Mel KLM, do you have any opinion on this before I give my thoughts?
I think they should be able to live they shouldn't be discriminated against. Yeah, they on Section 8, but you can't just assume that every person that's on Section 8 is just gonna wreck their shit. Like, come on now, they're human beings too.
I agree, bro. I agree 100%.
Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, people just be down on their luck and you would never know it. Like, people could just be trying to make something or make it happen for like a big family that they might have to feed or something. You never know what somebody's going through. So, they're people.
That's a fact, bro. And I agree with everything you just said, and that's a lot of what I also was going to touch on. It's good people regardless, bro. Some people just be in wild situations, you know what I mean? And they say a lot, like, and they said the single mothers in particular, black single mothers with these young boys that have no father coming around, you feel me, being destructive. And I don't think that's right. Because for a long time, Mel Mel can attest to this, and so can KLM. Mom was single, you feel me? And we were solid. We ain't go around doing stupid shit. Me and Memo had some nice ass bikes, yo. I had a nice ass hoodie I miss like a motherfucker though. But for the most part, we was on some peaceful shit. We only defended ourselves. We didn't ever bring chaos. You know what I mean? Everybody tried to take licks before. I remember my most wildest moment. I tried to steal from R.A.I.N a pack of Starburst.
You incriminate yourself. Don't incriminate yourself.
Nah, nigga, I did when I was little. I just said that.
That's still incriminate yourself.
It happened. I'm telling my story, bro. Everybody did some stupid shit when they was younger. I'm just sharing my experience. I did. But basically, what I was saying, I dropped some Starburst, and I was mad as shit. I was like, damn, I don't care I got caught. I wanted that Starburst. You know what I mean? But what's up, KLM? Do you actually feel like we can ever get the full stick, man? Like,
what does that mean?
Basically, the full stick means the full opportunity to have freedom to live with you, wherever you want to live at.
I always say if we keep on pushing for it and stop being complacent, because that's a lot of our problems. We're too complacent. We're comfortable with being in this situation. If it means just staying there a little bit longer.
Also, it's a new water that's happening for the squeegee boys in the city. They coming up with their own water bottle. You feel me? And it's called Corner Boys Enterprises. They celebrated their first release Friday at Shake and Bake, their family fun center. So shout out to them, man. Round of applause for some entrepreneurs, man. I love stuff like this. That's why I definitely had to show us some love. And somebody said some wild shit. And they said where they gonna get the water bottles from, the harbor. Where they gonna get the water from. So I said, yo, that's an ignorant comment, bro. I said, that's just pure hate, bro. How y'all gonna get mad at them? Guess that they cause chaos. They got their own water. And people said, Big Whip. I said, no, it's a different thing because this is their own brand. You feel me? They're doing this differently. It's not like they're banking off of nobody else but themselves, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I love stuff like this.
On a side note, it's a guy, I can't remember his name right now, but he is getting water out the atmosphere. Like, because don't you know how humidity and stuff, you got the small water particles in the air. So he's taking the small particles out the air and making it into drinkable water.
Yeah, okay.
I can't think of his name right now. But that's who I should have gave a shout out to.
Shout out to him. We gotta look that up. And also, speaking of hip hop and speaking of what you're saying, both intertwined. GZA from the Wu-Tang, the genius. You feel me? He's also coming up with making water out of thin air. You feel me? Liquid out of thin air. So it's amazing. And out of light, by the way. Like light, he's making liquid out of light. And it's some crazy, it's crazy. He's into a lot of science and stuff like that. If y'all like science, and I know y'all like Wu-Tang, and yo, that's one of the best series. You feel me? I know we all over the place, but that's what free flow, you know what I mean? It's a lot. We just trying to, cover everything again. That's just crazy, bro. But I feel like it's something that's amazing, and I gotta look into what that is. And yo, Mick, and yo, I know I'm all over the place once again, but free flow. Yo, who's y'all from Zelda? That water nigga, bro. I could not think of his name. Every time I try to think of his name in the moments, I cannot think of his name.
Talking about Azora?
Azora?
Yeah, Azora.
All right. Because yes, me and KLM was playing this game that we invented. It's a hard game. KLM came up with the theory of it, and but you saw Azora.
Yeah, Azora.
I love that theory. Always keep coming up. So,
what's the game?
The theory, once again, for people who believe in the theory. Shout out to my conspiracy theorists right now. Shout out to y'all. It's fish people underneath the sea. Basically, they have the same life we have on Earth, but it's underneath the sea. Because if you didn't know, the deeper you go underneath the sea, you go to outer space. And the game, KLM can, if you want to express it, if you want to tell it, if you want to, you know, I didn't know. If it was private, you know what I mean?
So, pretty much, the game, it was a scenario. So, I just asked him, what would you do if you got teleported to a different world? What would be the first item that you would bring? And you can tell them yes or no. Yeah.
And yeah, then that was a very interesting piece, and we played it. And I said I would bring a gun that was able to have a compartment that carried me a week's supply of ammunition, Old Bay, clothes, and food, only for a week. And he broke it down that it's a level 1, and I basically was gonna have to build with the people there from the level 1, and he got real deep in it. It was real interesting. You feel me? It was pretty solid. Yeah, man. Did y'all want to further talk on it before I switch it up?
Do you want to continue with your scenario?
It don't really matter if you don't want to release it. If you want to like organize it, because this is really constructed well. That's actually amazing, and I didn't know if you wanted to actually write that down, or you know what I mean, if you wanted to do it on the podcast.
I mean, it's stuff that people do on a regular basis. You just talking to people.
I dig. It's just fire. You know what I mean? Let's get back to it. This might change the history of this generation. Supreme Court has to determine the fate of first civil rights bill, and I know y'all know Brian Allen, a comedian. It's the discrimination, $1 billion settlement, and with the bill, in the full detail, I don't know all of the facts in the bill. I'm just trying to give y'all the headline so y'all can look it up. And you know what I mean? I've been all over the place. I haven't had time to fully look into it. But like I said, I bring people to the water. You got to drink the water.
What did you say his name was?
Brian Allen. And like I said, the Supreme Court is to determine the fate of first civil rights bill in the case of him being discriminated. I believe it's from Comcast. If I'm wrong, you know, fact check me. That's why, you know, I never try to give people the full definition, because I always look into 3 different resources, but they could be getting it from false information, and information always changes. But you gotta stay on it. But it's $1 billion deal.
You gotta send me the link, because I was gonna look. But you just send me the link after the podcast.
Oh, all right, it's amazing. And it's a school in Texas that's trying to take. They all voted that African American history should not be taught in school.
Where in Texas?
Yes.
Who voted? The Board of Education?
Yes, everybody on the board. And my thing is, what people don't understand, African American history is American history. That's what people don't understand. That's why I understand when the older people say they don't believe in Black History Month, because American history is Black history. Literally. You feel me? Everything about it. Like, and yes, that includes for the people that go through all type of rights, the civil rights, human rights. That includes the LGBTQ community. I said it right that time?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. That includes the rights for immigrations for a lot of these people who do it the right way. That's everybody's fight, bro. You feel me? For the people who believe in abortion, yo, if you disagree, that don't mean you gotta have bloodshed, my nigga. If you disagree, you disagree. Some people have different opinions on the abortion laws. Some people feel like it's genocide. We had a dope conversation off the podcast, and I remember parts of it. And some people said that they feel like it's genocide. Some people feel like it's not genocide. You feel me? Just because you have differences doesn't mean one person is more correct than the other one. What's up, KLM?
So what's your standpoint on it?
Oh yeah, my standpoint is this. Is it killing the baby and not giving them an opportunity? That's just facts. You physically are killing something, whether if it has the development to grow or not. It doesn't matter. But if you're doing it for the best of your situation, nobody can't judge you off your situation because that's your situation. Just like somebody's sexual preference, that's their sexual preference. I don't care about shit like that. Yeah, man. Somebody's political party, I don't care about shit like that. If somebody wants to get an abortion based on their financial situation, and they feel like, and people try to give them a whole speech, you're going against God, bro. If they feel like that, cause it is religious nuts out there, my nigga. They're not going nowhere. But yo, get that abortion if that's what you want to do. Nobody cannot try to tell you not to do that. You feel me?
So I gotta ask you a personal question.
What's up, man?
Not too personal, but
wait, how do you feel about it?
Me personally, should be ultimately to the people to choose. I feel like more often than not, the female and the male involved should talk to each other more instead of just one person making a crazy decision or a decision that they might regret later on. I think a lot more people should talk, but I'm not going to condemn somebody that's doing it because they can barely feed themselves. Like, yeah, they have unprotected sex, but bringing their child into the world, and they are barely surviving. So they pretty much both have a high potential of being like killed or die. Just say.
Right.
But simply die.
That's solid. Mel, how do you feel about the whole abortion thing? You care to share your opinion that you was talking about on air? And then KLM, please don't lose your conversation. My fault, KLM. I just wanted to get Mel's opinion on how you feel about the abortion thing. Please don't lose your thought. Don't lose your thought at all.
I think ultimately it's up to the person that's actually having the baby. Like, for me, that's where it just begins and ends, personally.
So, yeah, we agree on the same terms. Yeah, that's why I keep trying to tell people. Listen, real talk, my church folks, you're not going to make people go to church, judging people off of shit like that. You feel me? Rather, if you can use Bible scriptures or not, bro, they still your people, bro. That's what they had to do. They have to live with the situation, bro. And yes, it is situations where people get abortions and later on down the line, some people do regret it. But that's their life. They have to deal with that. They have to deal with that, man. But stop judging them, bro. You gotta still support them regardless of what they want to do, bro. You feel me? If it's not harming nobody, killing nobody, then I don't feel like it should be an issue. But KLM, what is your question, man? It felt like it was dope. What's up?
Okay, I got two things for you. The first thing I'm gonna ask you is, you personally, do you feel like it's a genocide and attack on our people?
Oh, okay. It's basically, because if this is leading into what we said off air, a lot of people that's older feel like it's a genocide. My thing is, you are killing people, and they mean genocide, meaning you're killing. So I guess if it's that definition, nobody knows the exact numbers. People can. I haven't done actual studies, and we actually will have to go by the clinic themselves. Like you have to look up the clinic and probably call up and ask the clinic in your city, state, however you want to do it. I don't know. Is it genocide in the terms of killing? Absolutely, but as far as it enough that we want to exist on the earth, I don't know. I haven't looked into numbers like that. What about you? How do you feel about it?
Me personally, I feel like I said before, it's ultimately comes down to the people's choice. I don't see it as a genocide. Like people is like, oh, but it's promoting it. Like, if that's the only choice that people have, that's the only choice people have. I'm pro-abortion, so
okay, respect.
And also, did you know?
No, my fault, bro.
Did you know that people are experimenting with like kids, like young, like babies and shit, like babies saying drinking their blood and stuff like that? It's like the fountain of youth.
Oh, bro, I love it. You're going. No, don't. It's not weird, man. I know what you're talking about. He's going back, touching what's going on a little bit. We talked about this before. This is one of the reasons why the podcast got banned before. We talked about it in Brazil when I said how they burning a lot of evidence.
But this
that happened, bro.
Here.
I know. I did not know they happened in America. I know a lot about it happened overseas. That's crazy. Get more details about it happening in America. I didn't know that. Shout out to my conspiracy theories, bro.
They was running a program. I'm trying to remember the state that it was in, but they was running a program where they was taking kids' blood, like probably let's say around like 6 years old or so, taking their blood and giving it to older people to see if it has any type of healing property.
What state?
Or I'm trying to remember. I would have to look at it. I don't have my phone on me.
So, damn.
I would really encourage y'all to do y'all research. And also, do y'all know that they're using kids, what's the thing you get clipped?
I can't hear you.
What's the thing you get clipped when circumcision?
Yeah, you scroll them?
Yeah, your foreskin.
Your foreskin, yeah.
So they use that and for prosthetic skin for people's faces. I really encourage y'all to do y'all research.
I mean, I know they use the I think the placenta or something. They use it. They use it for something for cells, for stem cells.
I'm not sure about that.
So that's my conspiracy theory. So, yo, first of all, I gotta look into what city this is in, what state.
I'm not sure about that.
First of all, it's anything you can get anything on the black market, and I'm pretty sure the black market has ties in America. But I heard about these type of shit happening overseas. I didn't know about this shit being here in the homeland. I ain't know nothing about that. That shit's crazy right now, bro.
People look over it, man. Why would you care? Why would you care if you could place it where you at right now? That's why I say I take in any type of shit that's going on around me, cause you never know. The enemy could be in your back door. Your enemy could look like you.
That's a fact. And we already know that America is it is a nation run by a foreign land. And it's crazy, man. Basically just look into the full aspects of it, dog. And it's crazy, man. But whew. Damn, yo, you really just blew my fucking mind right now. I'm not gonna lie. I did not know about that shit. That's not just something you can just drop on somebody, bro. That's just crazy right now, bro.
Is that still going on now, or is it like an older experiment? Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's like some... Say it again? Yo, this is...
I believe a couple months backwards to like two.
It's like some Tales of the Crypt, American Horror Story. It's like some...
But you always realize when shit's going on in other countries, it seems like our back door is left wide the fuck open.
So are these that's a fact. Are these healthy children, sick children?
Healthy children.
cause it's been a report, and if it did fuck me up, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's been a report about the immigrant children reported they getting touched on in these camps.
I mean,
and real talk.
I mean,
man.
I mean,
go ahead, bro.
You ready for this? I'm about to go straight now. So, do any of y'all have any questions now about anything? Just real quick, because I'm probably about to rant on this for a fucking
we got a nice 4 to 5 minutes left.
So pretty much
5 to 4.
So pretty much, what the fuck did y'all think was gonna happen? Y'all, like, I understand where people's coming from, being like, immigrants are fleeing our country. But first of all, America fucked them over. So they were seeking here for asylum. That was asylum they was looking for. Just until this gets under control, which America started by the drug war. The war on drugs. So pretty much, you're saying everybody's like, okay, well, they shouldn't have been over here. They shouldn't be coming over here. Like, if we take, I understand if it's like, oh, if we take one out, we take others out, another one's gonna rise and perish more. But priority one should be getting those people somewhere safe. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You caused that problem. And I understand where people's like, well, we have problems here, but we can do two things at once. Like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? Like, you can sit up here and focus on tests at home, and also send support there. Give them asylum here, just for the time being, until that shit works itself out. Until America, which they claim is one of the greatest superpowers in the world, can fucking at least help fix the problem they created. That's all I gotta say on it. That's all I gotta say.
Episode 36. KLM said a lot, and for those people who say that fuck them immigrants, you have a lot of people who say fuck the immigrants because it's a lot of issues that don't get solved here, and also it's people that are legal immigrants that are mad at people that are illegal immigrants that get breaks. And I know a lot of my friends are illegal. They are legal. My fault, not illegal. They are legal. They say that it's unfair and they don't like it. You feel me? Because their family had to go through the process and they got harassed and they went through hell. And no matter, they say they still feel for them, but they still have to go through the process like everybody else. And you know what I mean? And everybody's, it's the kids should never get involved in no situation. I always say, and we closing out the podcast, I always say I care about the youth and the elders the most, because they are the most defenseless. Mel Mel KLM, y'all got anything I want to say close to the podcast? So we got like a minute.
But then just real quick, then again, like, you still have to account for their parents. You can't just have little kids roaming around, because they'll surely die. Or you see the problem with kids getting pimped out and being forcefully being prostitutes. Like, that's just going to give a bigger market to the pedophile ring.
Yes, and also speaking of that, I'm sorry, Melford, and while I'm saying this, alright, Melford don't got no words to close out. KLM.
So pretty much, what the fuck are you gonna do?
I was about to lead on to what you about to say about the prostitute thing. Yo, that ass, big ass round of applause for Melford and KLM. And with the prostitute thing, what you just said, and it's a fucked up cycle. Cecilia Brown is unfair. She cannot even be around her husband's child because she been in prison. And she can't be around the 11-year-old boy. It's fucked up.
That's crazy. I didn't even know that.
And yes, I was trying to keep up with the Queen's case, to show her love and stuff like that. And I want to support her and get the book. Support Crafted Organics. Support Harry Hemp Inc. Support Cecilia Brown. Support my Aunt Veer's business coming, and I can't wait to get her and my mother on the panel. We're gonna talk about a lot of good stuff. And what's up, KLM?
So, I feel like that's a little jab to be like, oh look, y'all wanted her free, but how can
yes,
she be
bro?
Her husband?
That's why, bro.
He has a child.
That's why I just thought about it.
It's fucked up.
And we're gonna do another podcast. We're gonna talk about it. Episode 36. I love all y'all. We out.
Hey.